live as quick as possible. I done dropped my keys and some more shit. I should have just put them in where it's comfortable. Whew. Yeah, back at it. While I have the energy, because I rather it gain momentum than it die down. And thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for being guided to this live. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for just being interested in what I have to say. I don't know if you can hear it, but we at the ocean. I'm gonna try to turn my camera to where you can see it. It's low-key. Even when people, places, and things try to weigh you down, you know, stay afloat. Because I've literally been through trials and tribulations to the point where I felt like I was drowning, trying to save myself. Not just myself, but also, you know, taking on somebody else's load and drowning myself, trying to stay afloat, taking on somebody else's load by trying to save them, help them, stand afloat at the same time, and miraculously, because God stand afloat at the same time, and miraculously, because God makes the impossible possible, I was able to save myself as well as be a savior to a certain extent to that person. None of us asked to be here, but we're placed here for a reason. So make any anger, any hatred. I got a tattoo that I got last week. I was worried that I messed it up, just because I haven't really had too many tattoos with coloring specifically. Then where it's at, it's gotten irritated, it's itchy. When I positioned my phone as I started the live, I low-key felt it like tear a little bit. And all I can do is allow the healing, right? Because the tattoo is already on me. It's already penetrating my skin. Now it's in the process of healing. And as uncomfortable as it may be, that's the process. You get something, you get blessed with something. It's all about shifting your perspective, whether you consider it a blessing. Being sent to my channel, prosper. I return it back to sender times 10. Spirit, I welcome you. Any door that is not of you, I ask that you close. I welcome lovely gratitude and I release that out times 10 as well. You get ready to come out of the darkness. All you gotta do is show a little bit of gratitude, a little bit of appreciation, a little bit of kindness. It goes a long way. You may be getting ready to travel. You may be getting ready to go on a vacation. A vacation, Hawaii is what I'm hearing. Might be Honolulu. Tell people to pretend they want you to do good, who pretend they want you to do good, but never better than them, okay? Lizards, I done seen lizards. We at the ocean, so I'm not too much worried about, a perfect connection, just as long as it's stable to where you can hear whatever you're guided to listen to. That's all that matters. Let me get the show on the road. There's something about coconut that calms me down.
Oh, we can so be one.
Alright, because I want this message to be heard, I might have to find another place with shade really quick. because I think I'm a little too close to the water. So that might be why it keeps reconnecting. Bear with me, you guys. You know, I'm a little ghetto. And we a thug. We a spiritual thug. So we gonna make this work. We gonna do what it needs to. And we gonna figure it out. I'm not editing nothing. This is raw. This is live. This is uncut. Maybe I need to go towards the stairs or something. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out though. I feel like right there should be okay because it's in the sun. But it's not about the sun. It's about the connection. Am I able to turn the camera to where you can see? Oh yeah. Okay. I have stuff to pick up, so if the camera's a little shaky, that's why. Can you see the water from right here? Oh, you can. Oh, this is what you get for being spontaneous, you guys. Let's see. Such a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, yeah, I have more bars now. Let's see. Can you see the little man? All right. We're going to... We're gonna be trying to find somewhere where there isn't this will have to do. Okay, I might have to get in my car because this line it don't wanna work with me right now. I didn't think that the beach was gonna be such a hassle, you guys. At least I had 2 bars where I was at. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get in the car. I wish there was shade somewhere. I wish this car was so close to mine. Ouch. Dude, this is ghetto times ghetto. If I'm not able to get it this way, I'm gonna have to I wanted to make sure that my Bluetooth is not connected because my sound gets weird. If I cannot do the live this way, I will have to get it later. All these changes and transitions, all in the sake of Okay. Maybe this will be better. I don't know. So I'm gonna start with. Who am I starting with? This is water signs. So I'm gonna start with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Most likely a lot of store. I've been through a couple of changes, but that's the way of the faithful servant. We go through trials and tribulations, but we don't give up. We just find a way. All right, let me be quick. What message do you have? What message do you have for Cancer? Allow this message to be clear and concise. Angels, ancestors, and my highest possible good, I welcome you. I ask that you help me channel these messages to the best of my ability. Cancer. 1444 was just on the live. What does Cancer need to know? Now it's flowing. Next time I'll think it through before doing a live at the beach. I'm still learning, you guys, so you gotta bear with me. Plus, this is actual life. This is how things happen sometimes. You plan for something, and then it doesn't go as expected, so you have to learn how to maneuver. Current energy for Cancer. Next 48 for Cancer. Next 48 for Cancer, please. Next 48 for Cancer. Next 48 for Cancer. Next 48 for Cancer. Okay, guys, you got 3 cards from Tarot, 4 cards from Oracle. So I want to say your first card was the 6 of Swords, Cancer. So you've been fighting through darkness, despondency, healing, guidance. You're receiving the guidance you need in this time to heal properly, to heal the correct way, to do what you need to do. Your guidance will show up as long as you allow yourself to be open to receive the information. Spirit is going to talk to you. The Spirit is going to communicate with you in a way that you will understand it's coming from Spirit. Allow your inner light to reveal the path to you that you need to take. One step, one day at a time. That's all you can do. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't dredge yourself with, overthinking every move, Cancer. I know as sensitive as you can be, if you ground yourself, you will find your way. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to everything I had to go through to finally get a stable connection. The rest of us, you are not alone. Next, you got King of Cups. Balance, diplomacy, compassion. Stabilizing. Balance. Compassion. Keep grace for yourself. Keep compassion for yourself. Keep compassion for others. Make sure whatever you do, you're allowing yourself to be led by Spirit, by love, not ego, not pride. Don't allow yourself to be taken out of your element. If you have to get close to water, if you have to put your hands in water, if you got to drink water, do whatever you need to ground so you can remain stable. Because when you are not giving yourself the nutrients and you're not nourishing yourself the way that you need to, you get out of whack. You are no longer focused the way you could be, okay? When it rains, you might feel like you've done something wrong, but reality is the rain is helping you cleanse. The rain is helping you rest. The rain is helping you stabilize. Judgment, rebirth, awakening, composure. You're going through an ego death. You're going through an awakening. You might be feeling your kundalini activate as your senses get more heightened, as your gifts become more stronger, as you tune out the noise around you and you tune more into how you're feeling, your passions, what you're being led to do, what you're being guided to do, what brings you joy, what energizes you, what makes you happy. Listen to yourself. Your body knows the way. Cancer. What was the first card? I'm trying to remember. Hummingbird. Joy. You're a joy bringer, or you're experiencing joy in this moment, or it's underway if it isn't already happening, or it may have already happened. You may be putting smiles on the faces of others. You may be putting a smile on your own face. Maybe you've been drowning in sorrow, so this smile is well deserved. You've experienced the worst already. All that's left to do is allow the good, the better, the abundance to come. Blessings. That's what you deserve. That's what you're worthy of. Joy. Don't let nobody take that from you. And you are a messenger, Cancer. The raven is the messenger between dimensions, the gifted and the chosen one by the divine, who translates the messages from the higher realms and distributes them to the collective consciousness to bring guidance, wisdom, and peace to others who have lost their way. The raven has spiritual abilities and gifts where they can channel a higher power. The raven is a chosen one who is in service to the divine to assist in the evolution of humanity. They are in service because they understand that with great power comes great responsibility. The raven has compassion and empathy for those who are lost on their journey, which is why the Six of Wands came out. Even if you felt lost, even if you felt unsure, even if you doubted that you knew what you were doing, because you allowed yourself to be open, you're being used by Spirit. Your vessel is being used to communicate to others. Not only have you found your way, or you finding your way, but regardless of what has happened to other people, they can find their way as well. Sometimes reluctantly they deliver messages they feel pushed to share by the divine. Always remember that this is not the raven's responsibility to make anyone believe in their gifts, simply to deliver a message from Spirit. However the recipient receives the message is a reflection of where they sit on their journey. The raven is an oracle, and its attitude towards each message must be neutral, so it exudes the don't shoot the messenger vibe. If the raven card is pulled, it usually means that the subject in question might be wiser and more insightful than it appears, and is able to channel and communicate with spiritual guides or beings from another dimension. If you receive a message from a raven, it would be wise to take it on board and not dismiss its importance in your journey at this moment in your life. So I hope and pray, because this card is pretty self-explanatory, the raven, the messenger. I hope and pray that you are able to receive the words that I've delivered to the best of my ability, and understand that you're getting revealed to yourself in this moment, and you are also getting revealed to others who you actually are, not in the physical, but spiritually. Because we all, even though we are physically living in a vessel, it's a spiritual experience. Physical body, spiritual experience. So we need both to exist, but sometimes people get so caught up in this 5D world, or the 3D world, that they forget that the 5D exists. Sometimes people get so caught up in the 5D realm that they forget that the 3D exists. So you have to have balance to maintain both, okay? 204 angel number is what I was just looking at. And then you have the wolf, which is instincts. The wolf embodies energy that is exquisite, as it is the wise spiritual leader and teacher. The wolf follows its own path and has a sense of smell like no other animal. It will always allow its own instincts to lead the way, and by following its instincts and sense of smell, it is guided down the right path. The wolf hunts in packs, as it knows that there is strength in numbers when going into battle. The wolf has exquisite energy, as it is a leader, not a follower. If you pull this card and a wolf comes across your path, watch and learn from them. They might be in your vicinity to teach you a valuable lesson. Pretty self-explanatory. Then you also have sacrifice, which is the bull. So maybe you've sacrificed a lot to get to this point, Cancer. And the saying goes, to whom much is given, much is going to be required. Okay? My stone crystal keeps falling out. Gotta keep it on me. I'm here, I'm present, I'm now, I'm here, I'm present, I'm grounded, I'm here, I'm present, I'm centered. The bull represents the energy of sacrifice. When the bull charges, it is on a war path of determination and focus. If you pull this card or are dealing with anyone in this energy, please note they are a force to be reckoned with and are charging ahead. The path they have chosen is one that nobody can persuade them or misguide them away from. So this is not a path that is easily found or easily traveled. They are focused and determined in making the necessary sacrifices to achieve their goal. They might also embody some anger that they did not learn their lesson sooner and were influenced in the wrong direction. However, please note that they have course corrected and are back on the right path, so get out of their way and watch them in awe as they charge ahead on this path with focus and fierce determination. So, I don't know why my nose started to bother me just now. It was actually my left nostril. But it sounds like you might have an Aquarius placement. Go back and watch, what is that, the air signs reading, and see if it connects with it. Time is fluid, energy is fluid, so it could be happening in the process of happening, has yet to happen, or already happened. But something is getting let down, like a burden. That's what I'm hearing. You're releasing it, and it's not an easy task, especially if you've been carrying it for so long. You may have gotten off track, you may have gotten off course, but just like I told Aquarius, you're being redirected, so have no fear. Everything will take place in its natural time and find its way in divine timing and course correct. That's what the card just literally said. So Scorpio. Allow me to pick up on the current energy of Scorpio. Allow me to read for the current energy of Scorpio. Next for the 8 for Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know? Okay, Scorpio. Yeah, one card from Tarot. Next for the 8 for Scorpio. Next for the 8 for Scorpio. Next for the 8 for Scorpio. Mom's message to the king says for the 8 for Scorpio. Next for the 8 for Scorpio. Next for the 8 for Scorpio, please. Next for the 8 for Scorpio. Next for the 8 for Scorpio. Thank you. Damn! You got a lot of cards, Scorpio. Alright. Scorpio, you have the devil. Now, take what resonates, leave it doesn't. You know your story better than I. Energy is fluid, time is fluid. Temptation, vices, self-destruction. So, you are either standing firm against this energy or you're falling into temptation. Whichever applies to you, make sure you are returning back to sender. Make sure you're cleansing your energy frequently, often, as guided as you are being led to do so, because you don't want anything to attach itself to you to corrupt your good morals, to disturb your mental health, to irritate your body, to put you in a fight, flight, or flee mode within your nervous system. You want to be grounded, Scorpio, okay? And only you know what's going on in your life. You know better than I do. I can just only read the energy. If you do this and you do what you are being led and guided to do, you will continue to experience joy. You will continue to protect your joy. You will continue to receive your joy. You do not want to allow anything to steal your joy, okay? You also got the hawk. Swooping. The hawk represents a military energy. It hovers above its prey and descends when required in a swooping action. If you or somebody is in the energy of the hawk, you're ready to swoop in and claim your target. You are hovering above them and are locked in on your like a missile launching before battle. The hawk is a noble warrior energy that's ready for battle, ready to go to war and fight against those who intend harm. This is a divine masculine energy that is in alignment, radiating a healthy protect and defend territory. If you are the prey or the target of the hawk, it would be suggested to surrender as you are facing a force to be reckoned with. And the car that was just next to me literally just left. So I'm hearing, if you resist the devil, if you resist the temptations of the devil, if you resist the lower vibrations of the darker forces, it will be forced to flee. Okay? Work. I'm hearing all you have to do is put in the work on yourself day in, day out, and you will reap the rewards of your benefits. You will reap the benefits of your rewards. However you say it, tomato, tomato, you guys know what I mean. I'm dealing with energy right now, so I'm just trying to stay grounded as I channel these messages, as well as read them. The beaver is always working hard to build a strong foundation for its home. If you are embodying the energy of the beaver, you are working hard to become financially stable in the process of building or buying a home. Your hard work is admirable and your goals will soon be achieved. Keep going. The universe has witnessed your efforts and you are being viewed as financially stable. Hard worker who is committed to supporting those you care for by being a provider in your aligned divine masculine energy. The masculine, when in alignment, is the provider for his family, and you are aligned with your purpose as a provider. Keep pushing and building. Your hard work will soon pay off. You are in alignment. That's what I wanted to say. You are aligning. You are in alignment. Don't let anything throw you off track, take you off course, make you feel like you're less than, or make you feel like you're unworthy, or you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Any negative thoughts, because I'm hearing negative thoughts, make sure you are returning back to sender. Make sure you are letting a thought simply be that. Just if it does not serve your highest possible good, cast it out. Any black magic, hexes, curses, evil eye, we return back to sender. Any black magic, hexes, curses, evil eye, we return back to its rightful place. Any black magic, hexes, curses, evil eye, we do not welcome in. Anything trying to penetrate our aura, our bubble, our energetic field that it does not serve our highest possible good, we return back. It's as simple as that. Somebody might be trying to send you a psychic attack. Stand grounded in your energy. Remain truthful in who you are. Do not allow it to scare you. Do not allow it to put fear in you. God will cover you. God will protect you. When you are doing what you're guided to do and what you're led to do, it can be scary. But just know it will pass. You only get attacked because of who you serve and what's within you. If you were just a regular person, they would not care. Woo! Shame on these people. Shame on these souls. Got something for their ass though. Return to sender. How about that? You want to play games? You want to play in energy? You want to play in people's faces like you ain't seen for who you are? Okay. Return to sender. Protect yourself, you guys. These times we're in are very prevalent. They're very intense. They're very surreal. I cleanse the energy, any black magic, hexes, curses, evil eye being sent. I return back to sender times 10. Release any unwanted energy, any energy that is not mine. I pray for protection of myself as well as my viewers. Spirit, I welcome you. Any door that is not of you, I ask that you shut and close. Scorpio, somebody don't want you to hear this message, but it's okay. You may be overwhelmed, and that's why you need to go near the water. That's why you need to be in water. That's why you need to drink water. Calm your nervous system down. Feed it healthy words of affirmations. When you've gone through hell and back, there's literally nothing that can break you. Unless Spirit says you need to be broken down to be rebuilt, don't pay it no mind, please. Please don't. You didn't make it this far for God to turn his back on you. You didn't get to this point for God to say you're done. You're done when God says you're done. At the end of it all, if your only goal is to hear, good job, my faithful servant, that's all you got to pay attention to. Anything else, block out. If you're overwhelmed, tend to yourself, nourish yourself, take care of yourself. You're overwhelmed because you can feel. You're overwhelmed because your heart chakra is activated. It is heightened. It's very sensitive in this time. It's because whatever was sent to break you didn't break you. It reinvigorated you. It nourished you. It cleansed you. It purified you. It gave you an ego death. It gave you a rebirth. It gave you an awakening, okay? Scorpio, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and warm healing vibrations. I pray that you are calming your surrounding, and I pray that you are not holding on to anything anybody has ever done to you. I pray that you understand that you are okay. All you have to do is be present. All you have to do is plant your feet. All you have to do is be in the now. Be in the right now. Be in the... You're in your right mind. You have your health. You are taken care of. You have food. You have shelter. You have somewhere to sleep. A lot of people have less than and they still find a reason to smile. Okay? Remind yourself, because you know what you're doing? You're broadcasting. You're showing others how it's done. You're showing others that even though you came from the mud, even though you came from the bottom of the ocean, even though you've been in darkness, even though you've been by yourself, even though you've been lonely, even though you've been going through changes and transitions and trials and tribulations and transformations, ascension, that's what's for you. Look at how beautiful this pearl is. It's untouched, it's pure, it's unharmed, and it comes from nature. All good things, nature hides. So when it's time to showcase it, guess what? It's going to be protected. You want to know why? Because God said so. I'm here, I'm now, I'm present, I'm here, I'm now, I'm grounded. Some heavy energy, Scorpio, but I'm sending you love and light. You are okay. Allow yourself to understand that. You gotta cry, get it out. You gotta shout, get it out. Channel those transgressions. Channel that pain. Channel that hurt. Channel that energy. Turn your pain into power. Don't let it keep you stuck. Don't hold on to anything that has already happened. Grow. Roses grow from concrete all the time. Tupac said it best. Look up angel number 2. And then closing it out with Pisces. Next 48 for Pisces, please. Next 48 for Pisces. Next 48 for Pisces, please. Next 48 for Pisces. Next 48 for Pisces, please. Next 48 for Pisces. You got some kind of new start coming in, Pisces. Whether you expect it or not. You were the only sign that got the most cards. Hold up 1 second. I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. Oh, and if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see you, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. Don't matter the time, or day or night, it's true. I wanna be down. You got somebody that wanna be down with you, Pisces. Channel your passions, channel your pain into passions, into power. That's the only way you're gonna live. That's the only way you're gonna feel better. Maybe you need to sing. Maybe you need to let the world hear your voice. Maybe you need to allow yourself to hear your own voice, how beautiful it is. Okay, Pisces. Whew. 1 second, and we're gonna close this out. Thank you guys for hanging. Thanks for coming through and banging. You got a King of Wands in your energy. Pay that fool, no, never mind. Especially if he ain't about nothing. Because these people got it twisted. They be thinking that they the prize and they the gift. And I believe in equality. Let's reconnect, Spirit. Okay, I had to reconnect. If I end up needing to do a reading for Pisces, I will. We finna see, because we gonna close it out though. Allow me to pick up on the energy for Pisces the next 48. What does Pisces need to know? Pisces, energy for Pisces. Aggression. Okay, Pisces, that's straight to the point. It's a rebirth though, that's for sure. Hold up. Okay. So Pisces, what you need to know is you have freedom, spontaneity, idealism. You have a new start coming in. Something is trying to prevent it though. So make sure spirit and you're doing whatever you're guided to do. Don't let anything hold you back from your new beginning, from your blessings, from anything that you've worked hard for, okay? You're being asked and called to balance. Bring balance into all areas of your life. So you can have smooth sailing, tranquility, and self-control. You have to discipline yourself as well as get your emotions, get your physical, get your mental, and get your spiritual in discipline. Because they're going to all feed off of each other. It's an energy that's fluid. It's an energy that's timeless. It's an energy that will carry you far if you allow it to. You either have a King of Wands in your energy, or you are embodying leadership, leniency, and charm. Okay? Don't allow him to sweep you off your feet. Make sure you're paying attention to the energy. Make sure you're paying attention to the habits. Make sure you're paying attention to the actions. Don't allow words to get you caught up. You want to test the spirit by the spirit so you know what you're dealing with, who you're working with, who this person is that's being sent your way. Whether they're being sent from spirit or they're being sent from something other than spirit. Seven of Cups, illusions, adaptability, undermining. Again, do not allow anything to throw you off track. You done made it this far for a reason. Ain't no turning back. Ace of Swords, you having a breakthrough. So all you got to do is concentrate and continue to feed yourself. Go inward, okay? Last card, King of Swords. Integrity, structure, clarity. The answers you seek are going to reveal themselves because you know what you're doing. You're not new to this, you're true to this, which is why you got aggression, okay? Scorpio, Scorpion. Might want to go back and watch the Scorpio reading. Maybe that reading will resonate with you. Maybe you have Scorpio placements. Maybe you might be cross-watching. The Scorpion is always defensively triggered and displays aggression as part of its defense mechanism. That's what I wanted to say, mechanism, but it says technique. If you or someone you are dealing with is embodying the energy of the Scorpion, know you have triggered them and they're in self-defense, self-protect mode. It might be difficult now for them to let down their guard. It would be in your best interest to de-escalate the situation by giving them reassurance. Otherwise, you will be faced with their whiplash, and that tail carries a sting you wish you never felt. So somebody is low on their battery, which is why they are in self-protect mode, which is why they're in self-defense, because they done dealt with a lot as of recently, and they just want to maintain 50-50 on the live. They want to maintain their equilibrium. So if you have to disappear, if you have to go in solitude, if you have to stand up, if you have to speak your piece, do whatever you're being guided and led to do. Do it boldly, do it bravely, do it without any hesitation. Escape if you have to, because you are the main character in your life. You are the most important thing. If you are not okay, nothing in your life is going to be okay. So do what you need to protect your energy reserves. Do what you need to take care of yourself. Do what you need to continue to move forward and to enforce and reinforce healthy boundaries. Any and everybody understands boundaries, whether they agree with them or not. Okay, 5151 on the live. I'm sending you lots of love, light, warm, healing vibrations. I pray that something in this live resonates. I pray that somebody is able to take away something from this live. You are okay. Even though there is darkness in this world, there is darkness around you. Hold on to what you know to be true, because productivity is going to take you a long way.